Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for those of you sitting in the first 15 rows, you are in the sun zone. There's a
First
chance
15
that during
rows.
our experience today, you'll be getting very, very wet. If you want to avoid being soaked with ice-cold salt water, you might want to move to higher and drier ground.
We were in soak zone before. What's it like that?
It's like a fish.
Is it like soft?
Yeah, like squid. It's not like anything the other around before.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and this is Ada with our rescued American bald eagle Rainier. On behalf of all of us here at SeaWorld, we'd like to take this moment to show our support for the men and women of the armed forces. We proudly welcome you and your families, and at this time, we ask that any past or present members of the United States military, any of our allies from around the world, and all first responders to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring these men.
I think you can get free tickets to Summit. You know, for veterans, you get free tickets.
We thank you for your service. Orca Encounter will begin in just a few moments, but first we'd like to share with you a short film on the Orca and its place
Yes,
in
they
the
do
world we
that. Bring
all
a bald
share.
eagle out.
The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on the land.
You what?
Great screen.
There's one animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that's the orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, the orca is the very embodiment of our shared global ocean. Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecotypes of killer whales. With effort and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecotypes, each differing in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called disruptive coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are countershaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the dark depths. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. Powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through
Yeah.
tail slaps,
Oh no, there might be a
breaching,
couple actually.
and vocalizations.
So they're all Tillicum's babies,
You'll
aren't they?
experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during Orca Encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our community. Much remains to be understood regarding the Orcas orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter SeaWorld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals.
Bear in mind, they're a few hundred yards away from
As
us.
the
Look
most
how big they
widely
are.
distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sarah. On behalf of the entire killer whale training team, I would like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it's a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now, more than ever, we are honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we have learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our oceans.
demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whale family has inspired generations all over the world, and we're so excited to share their stories with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We are going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our whales moving together, in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orcinus orca, more commonly referred to as killer whales, here at SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is our youngest whale at 14 years old, and our oldest whale is Makayo's mother, Katina, who is also the matriarch or leader of our pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. One of the first healthcare, or as we call it, husbandry behaviors that we train is a position in which we would ask for a voluntary blood sample. Our whales will learn to roll ventrally or upside down and present their tail flukes. Now, not only does this give us a great look at their entire body, it also gives us access to blood vessels that can be easily seen on the white undersides of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians will collect a blood sample at least once a month, and our whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. Now, as trainers, we are always rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether on their backs, pectoral flippers, their bellies, or even those tail flukes. Whales have very sensitive skin, and this is one of the ways we can reward them for remaining calm through procedures like this. It's also a great way for us as trainers to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Now, blood samples are one of the many ways we can make sure our whales are staying healthy. Another very important diagnostic is actually weighing our killer whale family. We can weigh our whales by asking them to slide their entire bodies onto a giant killer whale size scale that we have located here in one of our adjacent pools. But for you all today, we'll use this slide out area right here to demonstrate. Now you'll notice that a portion of our whale Trua, from his dorsal fin to the tail flukes, are still in the water. That's the powerhouse of the whale. It's very heavy and very muscular. So in this scenario, to make sure we are weighing the entire whale, we'll simply ask them to lift that peduncle up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we can make sure that our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hello everyone, I'm down here at the left side of the stadium by the glass. Did you guys know that killer whales love to play? They actually learn a lot by playing through mimicry and observational learning. From a very young age, killer whales are learning important life skills by playing games like follow the leader with their mothers and other whales. And today we're going to put that to the test with our killer whale family and all of you. Are you guys ready to have some fun? All right, now left side of the stadium, we're going to start with you. 2 times. Ready? Set. We'll make sure he's ready to watch you guys. And go! Spin 2 times, everyone. All right, he's watching, and it looks like he's got it. Awesome job, everyone. Thank you all so much for participating. Now, as you can see, Micaiah was paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals and can often be seen spy hopping or completely jumping out of the water to get a better look at their surroundings. In just a moment, we're going to see Micaiah demonstrate that at center stage with a behavior we call a bow. Make sure when you see him, you give him a big cheer. Now, right side of the stadium, we have an even bigger jump plan for you with Trua. Go ahead and stand up to help give the signal. The signal for this behavior is to take your left hand to the side. You're going to tap it to your thigh and extend it back out towards the sky. Ready, set, go! Awesome breach signal, everyone. Now, killer whales can breach for a variety of reasons. Sometimes to stun their prey, sometimes to scratch an itch, or just to show off. More often than not, it's to let everyone know that killer whales have arrived. Welcome to the Soaks home, everyone. Thank you all so much for participating. Let's give another big cheer for True, Micaiah, and all of our volunteers. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many of the mysteries surrounding these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained by conducting field research. And that's why SeaWorld partners with organizations such as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to help further advance global education. Now, as we have learned, killer whales are powerful animals. And perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail flukes.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt and use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to get a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy exercise session, but for all of you, it means it's time to get wet!
This is why we're not in a big wave.
you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes and can eat up to several hundred pounds of food every single day. In the wild, killer whale diets depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors have had serious impacts on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
No.
great rest of your day